Hello everyone, my name is Joe, welcome to the Genius of Joe, and today we'll be discussing a recent photo shoot I did the other day, and I'm just going to go through the process of how I shot it, how I lit it, and just the general process and how we got the look that we got. I'll be specifically talking about the photography segment of this shoot, but the way I lit the photos is the exact same way I lit the video, so just to let you know that. I want to quickly discuss my inspiration for this shoot. So, long story short, me and my friend went to Oxford, UK for the weekend, and we were doing a photo shoot, and we came across this museum that we wanted to check out. So, we've been in there for a while now, we're looking around, and I found this Renaissance, like 16th century Renaissance painting, which is just, for some reason it just caught my eye. It was literally just 3 people at a table, 2 of them playing checkers, and then the one person in the middle just watching them play, I think, really. And I thought this would be like an amazing idea for a photo shoot, as, I don't know, something about the painting, it was like, the lighting was great, the posing was cool, the outfits were great too. There's something about it, I just wanted to recreate it. And a quick little side note, if you're looking for inspiration for your next photo shoot, one great inspiration is through paintings, specifically Renaissance paintings. Well, for me at least, Renaissance paintings, because I like the way they're lit and the compositions and just the general lighting and look about it. But going to museums and looking for paintings for inspiration is a great shout. So my friend had this like wooden chessboard that we used for a music video recently that I DP'd on, and I decided if I could borrow his chessboard, I could actually recreate this painting. And after a couple of weeks, I was able to sort out this shoot with some models and get in the correct outfits. Here's the original painting that I saw. Here's the photo that I took. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely happy with these results that I got. Obviously I wasn't trying to completely copy the painting, but I wanted to kind of magpie that scene and just draw inspiration from it and kind of modernize the scene itself. The lighting was quite similar, but I had them wearing suits, I had them playing chess instead of checkers, and the composition obviously is a bit different, it's a bit further away, but overall, a very happy result. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So, into the meat and potatoes, what was the lighting setup for this scene and for the shot? Well, from looking at the painting, I could tell there was a harsh light source coming from the left of the frame. As you can see here, on the right side of the guy's face, it's mainly in shadow. But it wasn't full-on split lighting, so I knew the light wasn't directly to the side of him, but more on a slight angle. So, to create this lighting, I had an ARRI L10C at around 3500 Kelvin, lighting from the other side of the room. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? I know. Who the fuck owns a light like this? Luckily, when I booked out the studio, it came with the studio, but you'll be glad to know that I did eventually replace it with a smaller Nanlite 60B with a reflector dish on it, which was obviously much closer to the subjects than the ARRI was. But as you can see in the painting, it wasn't really Rembrandt lighting, but mine was. So with the Nanlite 60B, I had it a bit slight higher angle to the side to get that more Rembrandt lighting look. Rembrandt meaning the triangle under the cheek of the subject. I think I just prefer this lighting setup really to light subjects in this type of moody way. So obviously I wanted to do that. The painting didn't do that, but that's something different that I wanted to do. And if you go back to the painting, you can also see that the top of the characters' heads are subtly lit. It's hard to tell because it's not directional at all, so I knew this would be a soft light source.
This is me editing it now. When I'm looking back at the painting, I actually don't think it is top lit. As you can see, on the guy in the middle and the guy on the right, it looks like it's top lit, but when you look at the guy on the left with the black hat is in a void. There's no sort of light illuminating the top of his hat, so that means it probably was not top lit, and I actually mistaken it for that main key light, which is actually, the key light is really the main one that is lighting everything. I don't think there's any other light source in the painting. So I just added an extra top light. So that's something different I did, but I just wanted to show you guys so I don't like confuse you and think that actually was top lit, because there was no top light at all in the painting. I still don't think there is, but let's get back into it.
For this, I had the Amaran F22C on a C-stand as a top light. The C-stand unfortunately wasn't able to extend long enough, so it wouldn't go directly in the middle of the table, above the middle of the table. So I had it more on a slight angle. I also applied the egg crate or the grid to the light, so it avoided any light spilling anywhere else throughout the the scene. It stayed on the top of the model's heads rather than bouncing off everything and lighting everything evenly. Additionally, I had a black floppy to the right side of the frame to kind of control any light spill again and to create more shadow on the model on the right side, as the model on the right side was quite evenly lit and I wanted to create a more dramatic look. So obviously I wanted to like kind of counteract that a little bit. But that's it really, a simple 2-light setup that helped me recreate a Renaissance painting. Could I have added more lights? Maybe I could have had a fill light on the model on the left, as his face is kind of in shadow a bit, but it wasn't necessary. After the chess game, we also took individual portraits, which, if you're wondering how I lit it, very simple Rembrandt lighting with a strobe and just negative fill on the left side, and then just a small backlight with the nanlite at the back. At the back, yeah, backlight at the back, yeah. Very simple setup. I didn't really want to talk about that because that was very simple. I wanted to really just talk about the main reason why you clicked on this video, really. And this just proves to you that you can be extremely creative and experimental with such minimal equipment. And if you couldn't afford any of the equipment that I used for this shoot, there are plenty cheaper alternatives out there that would work completely fine. You could have maybe have had 2 cob lights, and instead of the F22C, have the cob light with the softbox on it. Overall, this was just a fun shoot I did with a couple of my friends, and it was just a great, stressless and fun experience. And luckily, the models knew how to play chess, so I literally just told them to play while I take photos of them. And occasionally I would tell them to pose and freeze and pose for a bit, but overall it was natural expressions. Well, I say natural expressions, but they could see in the corner of eye if I'm taking a photo of them, and they would probably like subtly start posing. So I guess it wasn't really natural expression, but yeah, you know what I mean. You can also watch the full short film that I edited in another video, which I'll link in the description below and I'll pop up on the screen now. This was just a short film that I made alongside the photos. By the way, also, I shot some film as well, some black and white film that I'm yet to get developed, right? I'm really bad with that type of stuff. I get it, I don't really get it developed. I haven't shot film in ages, so yeah. I haven't plugged my Instagram yet, so links in the description below is my Instagram, where you can see more photos from this photo shoot. Also, you can go on my website, which is, I have a whole catalog of my portfolio on there, more than my Instagram. So if you're really interested in seeing my work, you can check it out there. Anyway guys, that is it for me in the house. I'll go back to the park now. See you in a bit. Want to become a more creative photographer? Stuck with the same lighting setups and compositions? Well, I'm glad to say now you can book a one-on-one call with me where I critique your best work, give you any general photography advice, how to boost your productivity, and just a general fun chat with me. So if you're interested, click the top link in the description below, fill out this simple form, and let's get talking, guys. Come on, if you want to become a better photographer, let's get into it. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found this helpful, right? If you like this type of content where I break down photo shoots and how I lit this type of shots, how I achieved that look, just let me know in the comments below and I'll start making more content like this. Anyway, yeah, that's it. And have a great day, guys.